Hi, my name is Isabel, and this is my testimony. So I was born into a Christian household. We went to church every Sunday, and as well, my parents were high school sweethearts. I was a happy-go-lucky child and just a bubbly personality, saying hi to everyone. And on Sundays, I would always just grab the flag and always want to go up and wave it. I love Jesus and want to commit my life to following after him. Age of 8 to 9, between there. One day at church, I ran to my parents and said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I want to get baptized." And at first, my parents were like, "Do you know what this means?" And then I said yes, like I want to commit and devote my life to Jesus Christ. And so that was the start of it. But you know, I was so young. Getting to middle school and high school, I dealt with a lot of struggles of what people thought of me, and just because I had a speech impediment, I had a hard time with reading and writing. So that was really embarrassing to see people have me go to this special class, and I felt like really dumb, or like I couldn't stand up to other people's standards. So still being in middle school and high school, always called as well a goody-goody. People knew me as like, "Oh, she loves Jesus, she's a freak," or she doesn't do anything bad, why would we want to talk to her? Words like that kind of just stuck with me and started to have me think about my image and how I was also acting around other people. And then leading into high school as well, I got into my first relationship. He did not have a relationship with Jesus, but I did, and I always knew as a little girl I wanted my husband and I to praise Jesus together, and I wanted him to also have green eyes and a couple other traits that I wrote down in a list. But in my first relationship in high school, it was not the relationship I wanted for myself and for my future. My relationship led me into a lot of temptations sexually and also into drinking and smoking. I had a lot of lessons to learn in that time. I had a lot of guilt and anger of letting myself go and not being as strong as I was before, and also lying to my parents was a big thing for me, just because I was so close. I have a strong relationship with both my parents, and having myself hide this part of me from them hurt me a lot, because I was being fake and not myself, and so it really hurt me. That relationship ended, and I again devoted and my life to Jesus, try to do things better. After that relationship ended in high school, and then leading into college, I thought I had this all together, and I did not. I got into the party scene. Going to college, I also had a academic and athletic scholarship, so I had to be careful with what I do. And having these new friendships, and I was trying to be someone that people liked, and I got myself into a bad situation that led to a lot of anger and questioning of why this would happen to me. Freshman year of college, I was sexually assaulted, and I had no control over it or what was I was very clueless, and got me really angry and have a lot of questions. Anger towards God and also anger towards other people. Felt really broken and hurt. Even though that happened to me, I knew at that time what was going on. Like God was working in me and healing me, and who you are or what you've done, He forgives us, and that's an act of love. And even though I didn't know this person, God was calling me to show mercy. Living my life towards Jesus, it didn't just take one moment that God spoke to me. It took years for me to realize, like, this is the life I want to live, and I want to serve Jesus, and I want to be an example for him. And through that, with me fully devoting my life again, God is still using me, and he can still use any one of your guys' past as well. He helped me through it all. He has healed me, and even though some days are hard, going through it, the first year was the toughest, but I had a lot of healing that was done by talking to my mom about it, talking to close counselors at my church, and having a strong community really helped, but mainly was giving all to the Lord and repenting, asking for healing, and praying. I couldn't have done that without him. One thing I asked God in this time was, how are you going to use this for your glory? He told me to let him just take care of it all and just show mercy. God is so many things. He's gracious, loving, caring. But anyone else out there, I'm just letting you know, don't give up. Don't feel broken or hurt anymore, because there is going to come a time, and it might be right now, that you don't need to feel that way anymore, because you're not alone. If you are in this type of situation, don't dwell on it. Talk to someone. Don't keep those feelings in, because that's just going to hurt you more. If you don't have anyone to talk to, reach out to me. I would love to hear your story, what's going on and what you're dealing with. I want to be there for any other gentlemen or girls out there that are in these type of situations, because it's very hard and sad, but do not lose hope. I have two verses that really helped me in that time. It was John 14:27, and it says, "Peace I leave you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid," because you aren't alone. Another one as well is James 1:4. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking on anything. So just keep on persevering and don't lose hope. Ask God for healing and just pray to him, speak to him. He wants to hear what's going on in your life. Even though these hard things happen to me, they aren't the only reasons that brought me to know Jesus. They're hard lessons without me wanting to listen, obviously, but God has also used my cousin in his own timing and work to bring me my future husband. We got married August 21st, 2021. The love of my life, and he's helped me a lot through this time as well. But he has a strong relationship with Jesus Christ before we even met, so me healing and leaning on Jesus and working on my relationship with him, he brought me my future husband. And as well, my husband went through other things and worked in him, and he has a strong relationship, and God knew that it was time for us to meet, and we met. Thank you for listening to my testimony. I hope it can help any one of you, or if you're still having questions, reach out. Don't be silent. Comment or message me on any social media, or talk to a pastor or counselor to get help as well. And how he healed me.